So, Awaken Your Sexual Medicine. Why am I offering this course? And why do I feel it's so important to share this work? Well, throughout millennia, the point of meditation has been about being truly present in the moment, right? Not looking forward to the future, not thinking back on the past, but really be here now in this moment. And sex, I find, is one of the ways that's most accessible for us, really, to be present in the moment. And as a musician, I do a lot of improvisation, and when I play, it's when the magic happens is when I'm open, I'm receiving, I'm connected into myself, I'm aware of my body, I'm aware of the energy flow, and there's this coming in, receiving feeling, and expressing that in the moment. And so it's very much about being present in the moment. And so many aspects of growth and transformation in the kind of self-growth world, a lot of it's about boundaries, a lot of it is like who we're being. And being practices really that put us into the present moment, or that are more set up to bring us into this present moment, help us to learn about ourselves, basically, right? So in sex, this course isn't so much about sex, but I'm using this as an example now, right? So do I spend my time in the head, or can I get into my body? Can I feel my body? Can I feel my energy flow? Can I get a sense of I'm high energy or I'm low energy? Can I honor that, right? Can I really honor that for myself? So maybe I just feel like low energy for the whole time. Is that okay? Or do I please or compromise or perform to do something to overcompensate and show that I'm good in bed so I can do all this extra energy or something? Or can I really honor myself when I'm in low energy? Can I really honor myself when I'm in high energy? Can I let rip and be fully uninhibited and just rah, can I go for it? Can I allow myself to express that? And so many of us have trouble, right? Really giving ourselves the permission to express ourselves freely and authentically. And also there's the dance that comes in with the other, right? Is it accepted now? Is the other able to be with me in this energy right now? So that's another dance, another subject that maybe I'll come on to later, but it's not so relevant for now. So can I give myself permission to express myself freely? And if I can I communicate that with my partner if I'm in, or my partners if I'm with other people? So there's all these different levels of, can I get present into the moment? Can I be in my body? Can I feel my flow of energy? Can I honor that and allow myself to express that? And can I communicate that? And this has, it's a few relatively simple steps, right? But they're so profound, and so many of us have so much trouble. It's taken me many years to really be able to honor, okay, now's the softness. So just learning, where are these, where am I at? And it can change day to day, but it's because sex puts us so much into the present moment, or it can do. And if it doesn't, if we're just in our heads, in the conditioning, then it really shows it up, right? Because sex is the time that we should, right? should be in the body, should be experiencing the pleasure of the body and the energy flow, and that allowing the spontaneous moment to moment emerging of what is there within myself, or what is there between myself and another. So it's an amazing practice ground that's been completely overlooked, really, in our society. That so much of the mainstream world that just glamorizes sex, it uses sex to sell, and it's very objectifying, it's very physical based. And then we have the religious side that is the repression and the shaming the body and the shaming the sexual desire. But there's not really places that it's being very much talked about, how sex is one of the best places that we can learn about ourselves. That we can get present into the body, that that we can really tune in and listen to what's going on. And because modern society, we're so much in our heads, you know, we're so much like to-dos and here and analysing and judging and all the kind of head-based stuff that many of us are living like here up, you know, and we become totally disconnected from the body. And actually by being connected into the body, this is where our wisdom is, right? This is where our gut intuition, like our gut instinct, like, am I safe? Am I not safe? There's so many nerve endings in the gut. So that gives us information that, you know, we largely bypass in modern culture. Our heart, and it gives us, and then solar plexus, right, gives us our power, our fire, like our ability to put boundaries and to have passion and to exert ourselves and have strength in the world. And our heart, that is the place that we can realize that we're all connected. There's this space when we fully open to heart energy and we realize ourselves as connected to everything, as having empathy for others, because we know at that level that I am you and you are me and we are connected and we are all one. We're all this life force energy that's experienced and manifest through different bodies. Right, so there's so much wisdom in the heart, in the gut, in the solar plexus, and in the sex, right? And the root, like the root chakra, and the grounding, and the earth, the connection to matter that we get when we really connect into our root and we connect into our sex. And when we can bring all these together, the sex and moving up through the belly and the solar plexus and the heart and the communication and the throat, and that we're not just the head thinking about what we should be doing, because the head is coming from our conditioning, right? The head is coming from all our belief systems, all our computer programming, all the neural pathways that have been firing ever since the first few years of our life in most cases, which is when the programs get put, you know, those neural pathways get laid. And most of us, unless we do really deep inner work, most of us are just continuing to use that same conditioning of what we learnt when we were a young child, now as an adult. And life is different and our situations are different, and a lot of the time the programs that we're running off are defunct. Right? They're out of date, they need to be updated. There's a lot of talk about let go of what no longer serves you, because these neural pathways, unless we do the deep inner work, are still firing, right? So why I find that this course is so powerful is because, yes, we look at the mind, we look at the belief systems and the conditionings, and what beliefs would we like to take on, like techniques that help us to release those inefficient or limiting or destructive or critical thought patterns, and how we can open up to new thought patterns which turn into beliefs, can turn into habits, can create whole new behaviors and whole new lifestyles for us. So yes, we look at the mind, and there's many practices that bring us into the body, that connect into the wisdom of the body, that root us on this earth, that connect us into this solid matter here now, that connect us into our sexuality and allow us to channel and move that sexual energy through the body, right? The pure, unlimited, creative, infinite potential, life force, existential energy that resides within us that most people aren't tapping into. So we learn how to cultivate that, how to amplify it, how to channel it up through so it can be rejuvenating, nourishing, like even it's been called like the elixir of youth, you know, it can keep us vibrant and healthy and alive and vivacious and juicy and yummy and to connect into our gut, our instinct, our knowing of the body, and to connect into the heart, the love, the empathy, to invite practices that can let go of the places where the heart has hardened, you know, we've been hurt and we've built up resentments, and so we close the heart. So there's also an invitation into opening, you know, and allowing the stream of sadness, if that's what there is there, and an opening to forgiveness if that's ready and ripe to come. And we cover communication as well. So in relationship, you know, how can I use, because we do this deep inner work, right? Getting connected into the body and into the wisdom here, into the wisdom of the energy flow. And then how can I bring that from myself out into the world? How can I communicate it? How can I express it? How can I share it? When's it appropriate to share it, or when's it not, you know? And then we open up into the higher realms as well. So how can we channel that sex energy all the way up and out through the crown chakra, where we can actually have experiences of pure merging into the oneness, pure experiences of being in the oneness, being God, having that experience of no longer just this body, but really connected into the mysteries of existence. And so all this is possible through sexual energy, but also through these practices that I offer in the program, because the sex energy part is the basis for it. And then it's a lot about presence, it's a lot about the moment, it's a lot about honoring ourselves and being who we are and tapping into that vast energy from where we know we are supported, we know we have power, because we're connected into that infinite power of life. So it's really transformative in so many levels. It's enlightening. It brings a lot of self-awareness, self-understanding of the patterns of the mind and of who we are beyond our minds. Yeah. So I've tried to give you, in around 12 minutes here, I've tried to give you a kind of a nugget of what you can expect in this program. It's packed full of many, many powerful practices, including sounding, movement, breath work, touch, inner inquiry, really to create, like really putting everything together that I can. You know, I've been on this path for nearly 20 years and known about the mysteries of sacred sexuality for many, many years. And so this is a way that I can consolidate all that I've learned in this time to offer a kind of step-by-step journey that can really assist you on all that I've just been sharing and much more in your own growth, in your own transformation, in your own really coming into deep acceptance of yourself and of opening into expanded states of love. And it's not even love, it's not even self-love, because it's not just about loving yourself, it's not about loving others, it's about being love. It's about opening up to the love that's already inside you and clearing out the layers and the rubble that is covering over that love. So it really is designed to open you up to the infinite love and infinite potential that is already within you. So if this course calls, the doors are going to be open until December the 12th, and then they're going to close, and it'll be a 6-month journey, a closed group. It's for women only, in case that wasn't clear. Closed journey for 6 months, so that we really have the opportunity to grow and to go deeper into the practices with the support of each other. So if you're interested, please check out more information on the page, and if you want to do it, then now is the time, because the doors are going to be closed very soon. So much love to you, and if it feels good, if it feels for you, great. If it feels not for you now, great too. But yeah, whichever choice, I wish you blessed journey, and maybe see you soon. Bye bye.